Aquarius. Aquarius, sun, moon, and ascendant for the month of March. And if you have a sun sign, moon sign, or ascendant, you want to listen up because this is for you. Now, what is the theme? What is the mood for Aquarius overall? Are they going to be able to manage this energy that's coming in March? How will they navigate it? That's what I'm looking for. How it is in the collective reading of, I've got a 3-part collective reading on my page if you want to look and see what kind of energy we're all going to be dealing with for this month of March. But here's the card that we're going to give to the Aquarius on how they're going to manage this month, and it's the Hangman. Okay, the Hangman. The Hangman is all about waiting for the signs. Okay, looking for signs, waiting for spirit to direct you, to guide you, to move you in the right direction. It is waiting inside yourself until the answers come to your mind, until you know what you're supposed to do. Oh, it's all about getting a different perspective as well. This is taking the time to look at a situation from more than one angle. And I think that's really smart for the Aquarian to do for the month is, when in doubt, sit it out, think it out, feel it out, get different viewpoints and mix and match everything together. Change your outlook in order to get a better outcome. Food, it's the upside down cake. Yum. That is what's on the menu for you. It's full of walnuts and sugar and cinnamon. Oh yeah, and vanilla and apples. Oh yeah, I don't know, I would add some pineapple to that too. You're just gonna coast and figure out the best way of managing something. You just go with the flow. The Stars of Midnight Marinade. And this is a marinade, I guess it's for meat. And that sounds really yummy. So I'll post that too. This is your card, the star card. All right. Love prediction for the month of March. Let's see what we got for you. You may have been dealing with some of your, let's say, habitual behaviors. All right. Habitual behaviors that maybe you recognize you need to work on. Maybe you have compulsions or obsessions or particular ways that things have to be, and you can get kind of pissy when they don't come out the way you want or someone doesn't do something the way you want. And I think this is something you're going to look at in the month of March, and maybe it's because someone you care about is going to kind of bring it to your attention. All right? They'll bring it to your attention, and you'll look at it and think, yeah, maybe I do need to work on that. Maybe I do have a sort of an attitude. And some of it is juvenile, just to say, some of this energy could be quite juvenile. And it's really important that you do not use it to manipulate a situation. And maybe this is a thing that you're learning about yourself, and you're just sort of realizing, hey, I don't know where the hell I got that, but I'm not going to do that anymore. I don't like doing that. And if you've had any kind of addictive energy, like maybe smoking or smoking too much pot, or, drinking too much wine, or whatever you're doing that's over in abundance, I think you're going to check yourself and look at, my favorite saying is everything in moderation. But I like to add even moderation. And so maybe that's what you're going to do, sort of check in with yourself and set yourself a better pace. And that's going to help you be more in the relationship. So if this is what's happening in your love affair, this conversation will happen, and in the end your love affair will help you upgrade and level up to what you need to be doing for you. So I like that. I see a restabilizing. Maybe if you've been single, you might be moving in with someone or talking about moving in with someone. If you're living with someone, this is the conversation. The conversation that happens because of this type of behavior will be very uplifting conversation. But in that conversation, you may find out you hurt your partner's feelings, or your partner will find out they hurt your feelings, and this is why you're kind of behaving like this and a little more crotchety. So good conversation will pursue resolve and an end of conflict or concern or whatever that was, it's sort of edgy energy. That's going to be resolved and communicated through, and I like what I see here around that. So if you're a single Aquarian person, I think you're just going to keep putting yourself out there and having lots of fun. But I definitely see, for the most part, that Aquarians are going to work on their shadows, and that's going to help their love affairs, it's going to help their attitude, and it's going to bring them together with the ones they love. So I really like that energy in terms of love for the Aquarian. Aquarius, if you're single, there could be a friend that could possibly be a prospect for you, to be honest, and maybe you should check it out for the month of March. And that friend could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And that's the thing. If you are single and you're stuck there for a little while, that's because you're busy clearing and cleaning up your own shadows. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. So just take your time and work on yourself. So this month for March really isn't a time to go and find a new partner. It's just a time to work on yourself, okay? Or work on your present relationship. All right, health. We're looking at health for the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant Aquarius for the month of March. Let's see what we got. So I think Aquarius's biggest problem this month was shifting out of worry and concern. I do think that depression does sometimes hit the Aquarian person, especially at this time of year. We're just coming into the sun and they've been out of the sun for a while. So I'm going to say that you need more sunlight, you need more vitamin D. You might need to take something like St. John's wort to help sort of shift that energy of depression. And if you've been dealing with any of your shadows or having to deal with any of that, you know, that backstory of why and shoulda, couldas, and wouldas, this could interfere with your mental health and your emotional health. All right, so this month could be a little bit of a burden in trying to work out some of those things. But like I said, the lover that you have chosen or that you're with will certainly be very significant in helping you overcome some of that, okay? I am being told, though, to be mindful and cautious around your intake. So maybe you have a food allergy, or maybe you have a food sensitivity or something like that. You need to be mindful of staying away from that type of thing. Maybe anti-inflammatory. Maybe what I'm seeing is foods that cause inflammation. Stay away from foods that cause inflammation. All right, because it does look like it could cause digestive issues and inflammation issues, calling out problems of the colon. So it's a whole digestive situation from the get-go all the way out the body. And it's because you're holding energy and not letting it out, not talking about it. This is why I'm saying it's really important that you get that out with your conversations with your partners or your besties, because you need to heal, and you need to talk therapy. You need talk therapy. Letting go of that negativity, right? I mean, I would like to tell everybody, if you just take a moment and smudge and, you know, get outside under the moonlight naked. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for the month of March, about money. Somehow your financial situation is increasing in some way, okay? It's increasing in some way, and that'll make you feel better, but you still can't spend much. You got to be mindful of your money. You may have a lot of circumstances that are calling that money out of your pocket, and so you do have to look at that and figure out how you're going to manage ways to make more money. I think you might be living in a situation that is causing you some headaches, and that's how you're saving money. But it won't be forever. It's a temporary situation, okay? We do what we got to do around finances, and a lot of people are facing the concerns around finances and money, and you're not going to be the only one. So if it helps at all to know that the rest of the world is sitting on the same side, and if we're not careful, we're going to have a tipping, and we're all going to get soaked in the water, because the boat will tip itself, because we're all in the same boat. All right, we're all going to be dealing with some financial concerns and worries. Now, Aquarius is you're not the only one, so why are you behaving and worrying about it the way you might be? So stop it. Just stop doing it. Don't make promises to anyone. You might not be able to fulfill them, and you may have to be untraditional in the way that you make money. So if there's opportunities for you to make money in unusual and untraditional ways, I would say consider them, because that's the way to make money. You just got to keep on keeping on. If you have to have 3 or 4 streams of money, I say do it. Any investments that you have that you can pull out and maybe start stirring that pot, I'd say go for it. This is a good month to look at your investments and make them work for you. All right, and that could be anything from your home. Maybe you're going to consider putting it on the market, or you're going to do something that's pull some money out of it, or something like that. All right, so I do think that you're going to be talking about ways to pull in some more income so you have more flow. All right, that